Hello and welcome to week 10 or prompt 10 from the 50 prompt challenge. Every single week I am going through a list of prompts and creating a collage using that prompt. This is an example of one I've done in the past. This week the prompt is a playing card. So I used this 3 of clubs in this collage. In addition to the 3 of clubs, I have some kind of ticket, some background paper in a foreign language, a piece of map, a bunch of rubber stamping, and a sticker. So this is on a 4x6 size, and I am creating a collage with a 3x5 index card. So this is going to be my substrate. And now I need a card. So I was looking through a bunch of my cards because I actually do have a lot. I love playing cards. I love the fact that you can collage with either side. So sometimes I'm interested in the image or illustration that is on the back. And then, of course, you can also use the numbers or whatever is on the face. So I have an option to go either way. This one I don't care for, but I love the size of this little guy, and it could be really fun to use something like this. In addition to these little ones, I have these. These are also, I bought these in Austria. So these are German. I don't even know what the letters stand for these symbols. But those are some options. And then I have these also really nice playing cards. I love the pattern on this. So what I would do for this is I would probably tear it in half and just use a portion. These I got in the Czech Republic. I don't know what this game is called, but the back size looks a little, this would be interesting as well. I could do something with that, but I'm not sure. When I was in the Netherlands, in the city of Holland, in their downtown, they had a shop, an antique shop, and they sold these reproduction playing cards. They are really interesting. I don't know if I could use them, especially because the sizing isn't quite right. I don't think I could cut something like this down. But let's see, besides those, I could cut something like this down. I think I'd be a little reluctant to do that. I'm not planning to use these as playing cards. I bought them with the intention that I would collage with them, so it doesn't matter that I would be basically destroying the deck. They're just so interesting, and so that's an option as well. And then I also got these used at a, I don't know, secondhand store or antique store, something like that. These are also playing cards with very interesting design elements on the front, so I could do something with these as well. So those are my options. For my other papers, I just have a bunch of scraps again here in my little box. I'm just trying to use up stuff. I don't really have a plan for papers just yet. Let me start playing with a bunch of things and see what I can put together. I do like this blue one. This is really nice. The red, I'm wondering if I could do 2. Maybe something like that. This is too much. The blue and the red together. That also would be a good combination. Something like this. I don't think I want to tear this one apart either though. So this, I've used a lot of this one, so I have like half a deck of this. So I could keep on going with using these up. Okay, So let me try with this, or maybe I will do a portion like that and one like this way. Let's see. So I have a neutral background page, and then I have red and I have a little bit of white. So I want to think about what other colors I may want to add. There's another card right here. I could keep on going just with red, but let me see what else I can add. This is kind of pretty. I like this. These flowers kind of have a very similar color. This background piece is not working, and it looks like I'm separating my two sides too much, so that's not going to work. I need to find something else that I can replace that with. Maybe this one. I see another piece of, oh, this was from another collage that I did, but I have this portion, but still, I think I want to stick with the reds. So let me go back. Oh, this pretty much fits through the whole thing, right? Yeah, it's exactly it's exactly 5 inches across. So I might hold on to that. I could do that. So, and then I don't think I would add this back on. Well, maybe I could. But I think that I need something that's going to run along the top or bottom. So let's see, I think this is a little too long. If I want it, I want not quite so much of this. Let me see. I have so much red. It's the wrong shade though. It's not quite the same red. But does it go with this? These two don't go together, but maybe those two go. So maybe I keep that and use it like that. And what else could I use? Should I pull this down? No, I like it at the top like that. So I think that I could just use one more item over here. Let's see. I'm just looking through my box. Ooh, what about this red? Do I want to add something else? Something like that. Okay, possibly. And if I did that, then I could just rubber stamp something right in there. Well, I think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to go with this and see how far it takes me. There's quite a lot of layering going on here. I need to get down this bottom piece. I think I can use a, this is from the same book. So I might I might use this same thing because I want to keep the way the collage is set up. I'm going to keep this. So I'm just going to move it here and I will glue this down. So since I have to cover the whole thing, this time I'm just going to cover the whole card. And I'm going to cut the edges off now, just so I know precisely where my edges are. All right, now I can start putting down my other pieces. This one is next. Next, I have my playing card. This is shiny and it's a little bit thick, so I'm definitely going to use my double-sided tape for this. This is also kind of thick, so I'm also going to use double-sided tape on this one. I think I'm going to cut off just a tiny bit from the top because I want this heart to show a little bit more, like that. And then I need the placement for these two, this one and this one. Sometimes if you want to make sure that you have things, that you place them down where you intend, I take a pencil or a pen and just lightly mark so that I know I am exactly putting it where I wanted it to go. Okay, there we are. These two are very thin, so I'm just going to use regular glue stick with these. Okay, great. So now the last thing I want to do is I have something here and I definitely need something over here, especially because it's the top of this background page and it's completely blank. So I have to find something else that I can put over there. I either put a piece of washi tape or I put some kind of rubber stamping, something that's going to serve as the other side, that balance. Let me grab some rubber stamps and see if I can find the right one that's going to work there. So I have some options. There's this one, which is just a series of numbers. So here, actually, I could even tear it out and then just see what it looks like if I place it down. That's another great thing, another great reason to save some of your scraps sometimes, because you can just use them even to glue down if you want. I could just glue this right on and then cut off the excess, the straight edge. So I could do that, numbers, or I found this one. This is kind of strange. Let me stamp this one as well. What color would I use? I would like to use either, well, something like this sea mist, sea foam green. I don't think I have anything like that. I have this kind of dark green and this pistachio. I guess I can try both of them and see what would be a good fit. Let me try the pistachio first. Ooh, that's very light. Still, would that be good? Let me try stamping it again. Could be that this ink is very old and it's out of ink. Let's see. That's a little bit better. So that's a possibility there. Now let me try this second one. That's interesting. Does that go? Which one's better? I think the darker one is better. Do I like this better than the numbers? Yes, I think I do. So that is what I'm going to use. There it is. It's a little bit darker than what I thought, maybe because the background paper just made it a lot darker, but that's okay. Now, I do have one more thing I need to do. I need to put something right here. There's this big empty spot. So, I could either rubber stamp something, or I could perhaps put something like this. I kind of feel like I need something gold almost. I'm always looking for a gold star or something gold, but I don't have anything gold. Oh, I do have a gold star. Look at this. Gold star. Come on out. I don't know why I'm thinking gold stars, but wouldn't that be perfect? Just like that. That's exactly what I want. Lastly, I just need to cut out my label. There we go. Now, next week, what do we have? We have something shiny. Awesome. I love anything shiny. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. So I hope you'll keep an eye out for something shiny as well, and see you here next week. Bye for now.